I think I'm gonna order it. I really do want to try it. I love
Hold up. What's happening? What's Lucy doing over there?
She's just reading the paper.
Oh, okay.
That's all. The Greer's market
Just excited
paper.
about Memorial Day.
I know.
Maybe Coke.
I know, and Coca-Cola.
We have Coke on sale, of course.
Oh, well then there we go. You can get
The good,
classic.
the good, yeah.
Yes, the classic.
The good
Coke.
formula.
Okay.
That's right. Well, hey, Memorial Day weekend, a lot of people will be drinking Coca-Cola and eating apple pie and eating potato salad, and you could be eating barbecue potato salad
Yes,
too.
you could. That's what we're going to make today because so many people are going to be out on the grill, out on the water, just, you know, off work and cooking up a lot of good stuff. So today we're going to make our own barbecue sauce to go in our potato salad.
Yum, I'm so excited. And of course you can get all of these ingredients at Greer's, but first I want to talk about a lot of specials that you guys have coming up for Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, we have so many great items on sale. I'm going to use our red potatoes in our potato salad today. We have a 5-pound bag on sale for less than $2.
Wow.
That pie is less than $3. We have awesome deals on ribs. So many people are going to be grilling ribs, Boston butts, and ribeye steaks.
Yum.
We have amazing prices on everything. So our buyers did an awesome job getting some awesome deals for all of our customers out there.
And I feel like it's not Memorial Day weekend without potato salad or apple pie.
Exactly.
And so Lucy's getting you ready with a new kind of spin on the potato salad.
Yes, so I'm using 2.5 pounds, which takes up, you know, about a sheet tray like this. And I'm gonna put a couple tablespoons of olive oil on there and a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're actually gonna cook these in the oven. Okay. You could totally, you know, boil them on the stove, or actually you could even slice them thick and grill them if you have your grill out and do this. But you know, we just have a lot going on. It's easier for me just to pop them in the oven, and this is going to give us a little bit of extra flavor on our potatoes too. So we're just going to mix this up, and these I cut them, you know, kind of small. Cut them however you like to cut them, and we're going to cook these for about 35 minutes at 425, just until they are fork tender. You don't want them to get, you know, super you know, mushy.
Yeah.
Because then it'll fall apart in your potato salad, of course.
Don't want that. And so coming up, we're also making this barbecue sauce.
Yes, we can get started on, I have a little sauce pot here. So I'm just gonna put it over like medium low, and I'm actually gonna add another tablespoon of olive oil in here. And I have about a 1/4 cup of a sweet onion chopped up really fine right here. So I'm gonna get it in here, and we are just going to sweat it, which just means that we're going to soften it up without putting color on it.
Nice.
So we don't want to saute it at a high heat. We just want it to get soft, and so it'll kind of melt into our sauce. So that's going to take about 10 minutes or so to soften our onion up, and we'll get our potatoes in the oven.
That's right, and we'll do that with Joe coming up. But first, we've got to talk about real quick about what you guys have been up to, because I know Greer's is also always super busy.
Yeah, and the summer is a lot of fun for us, just with all the holidays, but also it is nappy time.
Yeah.
So we're nominated for 5 nappies. We've won.
Congrats.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Thank you. So when everybody's out there voting for all their other favorite people in town, vote for us. We've won Best Local Grocery Store for the past 3 or 4 years. I can't remember. So vote for us, please. We're in 5 categories, like I said. So we're doing that, and we're working on our store down on your way to Dolphin Island. So we're almost finished with the remodel. So I've been down there a lot this week, and it's coming along. So we're excited. We'll get out of the way. Everybody will be off the floor, you know, getting things done. So when you're coming down there to shop on your way to the island this weekend, don't worry, you can still get in there and shop.
That's right. Well, Lucy is always super busy, and she's going to be super busy in the kitchen this morning, making something perfect for Memorial Day, Joe.
I love cookouts. I love grilling out. I love Memorial Day. I love what it stands for and represents.
Absolutely.
All these things coming together this weekend.
Yes, I know. It's such a wonderful time of year. And it's great to be able to, you know, kids are getting out of school, and to celebrate, like you said, what Memorial Day is. And it's not just about the food, or, you know, where you're going to the beach, or if what you're going to be doing, you know, outside of work. So it's just a great holiday, and the summer is just full of lots of exciting things to do with the kids, and, you know, to be proud of, be American.
Yeah, you know, what's funny too is where I grew up, the school year usually ended like first second weekend of June. I do like here how it ends like right on Memorial Day, and that is, it does feel like then it's the kickoff. It's officially something.
Absolutely. It's such a fun time of year. Joe was asking earlier about what the big shopping holidays are during the year, which is of course Thanksgiving, 4th of July, and Memorial Day are really the three biggest times a year for us in the grocery industry, and our buyers have really done an outstanding job. They do every day of the week, but this ad is really great, something for everybody, and it is.
Well, you've really geared up for this Memorial Day weekend. You were holding this out before, and there was just so much going on this ad here.
Yeah, the prices are incredible, the selections are incredible, and today we're making barbecue potato salad. We're making our own barbecue sauce, but you know, you could buy potato salad that's already on sale if you don't want to make it. If you don't want to cook ribs, we have ribs on sale in the deli that's
Bluebell
already
ice
done.
Cream
Bluebell
for
ice
dessert.
cream. Yeah, absolutely.
Apple pie.
Buns on sale. I mean, Cokes. We were talking about Cokes earlier. We have the best prices across the board every day, but really when we kick off a special ad too, they're even better. So it's a fun time of year for us.
And you can get a free picture of Lucy.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
All right, so what we got to do, what we're working on here today.
We have our potatoes in the oven.
Okay.
It was 2.5 pounds of red potatoes. I just put some olive oil on them and some salt and pepper. We're going to cook those in there, and we're working on our barbecue sauce. So I have about a 1/4 cup of onion, just getting soft in there, as you can see, and now we're going to add everything else for our barbecue sauce in here. So we're going to use ketchup as our base. So that was 1 cup, and I'm going to add another cup here in a second, but we'll get everything else in there too.
Sure.
So we're going to do a tablespoon of mustard. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Should have brought one maybe a little more full.
I should have.
Because then you don't have to have that noise that happens.
And then the kids would have, every time.
Hilarious.
They think
the biggest joke in the world.
It is. It still is. I guess that's never going to change.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. You want to add the brown sugar in front?
Sure. So do you guys got any plans, or is it kind of just a low-key Memorial Day weekend for y'all? Or?
The boys are actually in a wedding this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So they have tried on their mini tuxes.
That's always great.
So I'm not sure exactly how they are going to perform in the ceremony. I'm sure they will not do what they're supposed to do.
Be hit or miss.
It's going to be hit or miss, but that'll be hysterical. So we're going to do that, and we'll really just be hanging out. We might go over to the beach on Sunday, but I think we're just going to lay low a little bit. So I added a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and that was 6 tablespoons of water, and now here's all our spices. So I have some chili powder, some salt, some garlic powder, pepper, oregano, and then I actually have a 1/4 teaspoon of cocoa powder and a dash of cinnamon.
Cocoa powder and cinnamon. So you're bringing a little sweetness to it.
Yeah, the cocoa powder it kind of just reacts well with all of these spices and the ketchup. And I usually put cinnamon, just a dash, in my barbecue sauce anyway, or my rubs, you know, if I'm going to do ribs or something like that. And I saw, really, I kind of borrowed that idea, the cocoa powder, and it really works well in here. So this was the second cup of ketchup that I was telling you about. So when you're making sauce, it's really not something that you have to cook a long time. And we are just going to, we have it on low, and so I'm just going to bring it up to just a slight bubble. And at that point, we're just going to, you know, turn it down even further and just let it come together for just a few minutes, and it's done. So we did add 6 tablespoons of water in here, and if you wanted it thinner, if you were gonna brush it on something, or you just like a thinner sauce, then you could add more water to it. But since we're gonna mix it into our potato salad, I'm just gonna leave it this consistency, but you can, of course, make it thinner if you wanted to. So this is kind of on the thicker side.
I'm going to grill out this weekend. I may pay attention to this as a potential
good.
side.
Yeah, you'll have to taste the sauce.
I am paying attention to this.
Good. Well, and you know, a lot of people like to make their own sauce, and you have leftover anyway. So this was just something that you could do with your sauce. And of course, if you didn't want to make your own sauce, you could just buy whatever bottled sauce is your favorite and just make this recipe too.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. Keep this recipe in mind. Keep this flyer in mind. Greer's has all your meats and everything you need for the Memorial Day weekend. And again, Michael and Chelsea, you do get not only one free picture of Lucy, but another one with her recipe for Lucy's pineapple brine Boston butt.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
We are back in the kitchen with Lucy from Greer's Markets, finishing up the perfect dish for Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, we are working on our barbecue potato salad.
Yes.
So we cooked 2.5 pounds of red potatoes.
And Joe and I ate almost 2.5 pounds of red potatoes.
Y'all been snacking on them, so you can eat them just like this.
Yes.
You could dip them in barbecue sauce. You don't even have to get the whole potato
Or
out.
you could smother it.
Yeah, let's smother them. I just put them in this bowl so we can finish our potato salad. And I have about half a cup of crumbled bacon, which I just used, and I talked about it on the show not too long ago. I'm new to the whole fully cooked bacon thing.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it was so easy. You just pop it in the microwave and crisp it up, and it's really good. So I used that. And then I just used 1 green onion that I thinly sliced and 1 rib of celery that I just chopped up really small. And the sauce is going, in this bowl we have a 1/4 cup of mayo.
Right.
And then we made our barbecue sauce.
And it smells so good. I was just talking about it.
And we didn't have to cook it long. We just kind of brought it together.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use some to make our sauce for our potato salad. So I'm going to use 3/4 cup.
Now I like how this barbecue sauce is kind of chunky with the onions in it and stuff.
It's so funny. My husband was like, why are you putting onions in the barbecue sauce? And I was like, they're gonna cook down. It's gonna be small. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're very small, but it just adds. I feel like if you add onion to anything, it just adds.
I know.
A good flavor
I love
to it.
onion, and it was just a good base for the sauce. And then we used ketchup. We used a little bit of mustard, brown sugar. We put some apple cider vinegar. We spiced it up with chili powder, garlic powder, oregano, salt, pepper, and then we used that cocoa powder and dash of cinnamon in there.
Yum.
So we have a really good sauce, and of course, this is a barbecue sauce. So when you're grilling this weekend, you could whip up this barbecue sauce, use it on your pulled pork, use it on ribs, use it on chicken.
Anything.
Use it on whatever.
Now, while you're stirring, we have about 45 seconds left. Tell us about Greer's and the specials you got going on this weekend.
Okay, our specials have broken today, so shop with us today all the way through Tuesday for amazing prices. Go to Greers.com. If you want to plan what you're going to have, of course, we have ads in store. Great prices on everything across the entire store. Drinks included, best prices on beer and wine if you're going to be buying some of that. So come out and see us. We're excited for summer. And get a watermelon.
Oh, watermelon.
Super yummy watermelon.
That's like the cherry on top to Memorial Day weekend.
For less than $4.
Oh, yes. Well, Lucy, thank you for coming.
Thanks.
You can always go visit your local Greer's, and Lucy will be back next week. I can't wait to try this barbecue potato salad.